Hi guys, I wanted to hop on here really quick today because we're starting the Autumn Muse Art and Junk Journal tomorrow, and I'm probably going to be talking a lot about this new initiative that I'm doing. So I wanted to have something ready, uh, just explaining what this big idea that I'm working on is. Hi, everyone. Good evening. It's Tamar Perry here, and I just recorded a quick intro to you about Creative Co-op. And I just watched the whole thing, and I had to just come in and add one more thing before we even start. Um, so this is the new thing that I'm doing under Creative Treasures and tamarperryart.com. The creative co-op is for paper crafters, scrapbookers, card makers, mixed media artists, and small crafts, that kind of thing. So I realized after I did the whole recording that I never really mentioned what the creative part is about. So everything that has to do with paper crafts, journaling, art journaling will be a part of it. Um, and every project in between that uses paper crafts and small crafts. We can offer classes in art, like small art, because it is part of mixed media, but that's the umbrella under which the co-op will operate under. So I just wanted to add that. So now that I said that, let's go to the actual presentation. Thank you. So I'm calling it a creative co-op. It's going to be part of my Creative Treasures website. And the idea is to take it a step further. Instead of having just a regular online store, like your typical online store that just buys material, keep it on the shelf, and sell it. I want it to be more cost friendly and more customer focused. What does it mean, customer focused? It means that instead of buying everything under the sun and hoping, that somebody will buy it, or that you're not sure what to buy because you don't know what project you can find to do with it. And with scrapbooking, especially with, stamps or new things are always coming into the market. A lot of them, like all the time, every day, there's something new. By the time you realize that there's something new and you want to buy it, it's gone already. So I don't know. I mean, I have a feeling that if you know that you can make something from what it is that you buy, you're more likely to want to invest in it. Also, because it is tough times and really, it costs a lot of money, and I'm trying to come up with solutions. I've been thinking about it a lot. I'm trying to come up with solutions on how I can help you save money on craft supplies. And the only thing that really came to mind is do a co-op, where we share the supplies or expenses or resources and ideas and everything. We're a club focused membership, so we'll be able to share those things among ourselves. It's not going to take away from your creativity. It's not going to take away from the things that you want to do. You'll still be doing what you always do, except that you'll be sharing it with others, and others might be sharing their things with you. So let's just hop in and see what this club or membership have in store and how it can help you be more creative and save money along the way. Okay, so on my Creative Treasures hub over here, which is creative-treasures.com, you'll click here on the wait list. It's not open yet. I'm still building up a wait list, hoping that to open it sometimes in January for a 3-month trial basis. So if you'll get on the waiting list, you're probably not going to be charged right away. You're just going to be coming in, and while we're giving it a test run, you'll be part of it. And then you can decide if you really want to be a part of it or not. Okay, so we're going to go over to the Creative Co-op, and this is the Creative Co-op. It's under my domain, tamarperryart.com, which I had forever, but just changing it right now. Okay, so let's see what it has. So this is membership based, which means in order to see all of the members' features, you're going to have to log in over here. You get a login area, and there'll be things in the co-op that are only for members. So those that are not members will not be enjoying these perks and activities. Okay, this is where you're going to click on to get on the waiting list. Just fill up the form, and when we're coming close to it, then it opens up. I will let you know, and then you can be a part of it. Okay. Also, if you do join the waiting list and the membership from the beginning, you will enjoy a lower price because hopefully it'll build up, and as it does, and features will probably get to be more expensive as we will develop it and become more. I don't know. I have big ideas, but let's just say it's not going to stay at this low cost forever. Maybe just the first year, but after that, for newer members, the price will be higher. But those founding members, the price will stay what it was in the beginning. Okay, so it's better to get in the fun in the beginning. So the first thing that it's going to do for you is save money on craft supplies, and I want to show you how we do it. And if you do tend to buy craft supplies, you probably, that alone will pay for the membership. So here, for example, this will be the regular store. So let's go here to the regular shop. And in the regular shop, I'm still going to keep the same items. I think I hear myself in like an echo. Let me see. I don't know why I have an echo here. It should be turned off completely. Okay. So let's say we're in pre-sale. Pre-sale is like we're going to be ordering items that are new and are not in the market just yet, but you'll be able to order them. And okay, I'm sorry. It's really annoying me that I keep hearing myself in the background, and I don't know why I can't turn it off. Okay, so supposedly you will buy this all-in create stamp. Okay? The regular store will be able to save $1.50 on it. The retail price on this is $14.99. If you take 10% off, that is $13.49, and that is the price for everybody else. But if you go to our co-op, the price from the retail price will be lowered down to $11.24. That's 25%. Okay, on the regular store. Okay, so if you're in Creative Treasures, and let's go to the pre-sale. Okay, so the all-in create stamp set here, Blood Moon Oak. If you go to scrapbook.com, for example, so from $14.99, they discount 5%. So you'll pay $14.23 at scrapbook.com. Okay. So my price it's not my price, it's club price. The club price of $11.24 is really on the lower side. This is just 25% off. So everything will be marked anywhere from 10% to down to 40% down. Depends on what it is. Sometimes it will be more, 50%, 60%. If I can give it to you as a lower price. This is just a stamp, but if you're buying a stamp and a die and a glue and maybe a pack of papers, you will be able to save a lot of money just on those materials. You're probably going to reach the $20 mark. Plus, it'll save you money on shipping because we ship everything together. So that is the basic idea for saving money. Where else can we save you money? Let's see. So roll it down. We're going to also have a monthly creative super boxes. And the monthly creative super boxes is every month we're going to load new materials. And you guys are going to be scrolling around, looking at the store, seeing what you might like to do, what projects you can do with it. And if you're going to be voting on them, on the different items, and if you want to put them in the creative box, okay, you just say, hey, how about let's put this in our creative box. And this way we buy bulk for everybody. And then from that creative box that we're all going to get or buy, maybe not everybody, but everybody who will join in, we're going to make certain projects from it. And then we're going to give you the project for it, we're going to do the video, we're going to do everything together, maybe do a Zoom session and all craft together with the same box of materials. It's a lot of fun. So this is really good for those who would like to craft but not sure what they want to do and how to maximize their materials. So if you do that, and we tell you what you can do with this, what you can do with that, you're going to have more people joining in, and this way use the materials that you buy. Because sometimes, we really tend to see something we like, and we're like, oh, I have to have it, and you buy it, and then you don't know what you want to do with it. So that's what the monthly super box is for. Also, in the monthly super boxes, if let's say you want to add other material like glue that you always get, and maybe I don't know, scrapbooking paper and things that you always get for yourself, we're going to just put it together in the same shipment that month, and you're going to save money on that shipment. So that alone, every time I ship something to a customer, it's $11, $12, $10. You do 2 or 3 shipments, and it's you buy yourself some materials and some craft supplies instead of paying for shipping. So you can save money there. The Create With Us feature is, like I said, we're going to have events where we're going to make projects, and all of us will just get on Zoom and just create together and have some fun with that, like little crafts, like games, like weekly sessions. And I don't know yet, but that's the idea, to do craft projects together, make and takes, things like that. Competition and games, is just that. I already have fun ideas. And of course, we're going to have prizes. That's always fun. The supplies exchange or barter is a feature that I'm really excited about. And I'm working on how to make it happen. And I do have an idea in my head on how to make it work. Again, the idea here is to share our supplies so that you're not going to invest money in things that, we're going to be just sitting in your drawer and you're never going to use. So imagine, let's say, Elizabeth Crafts comes out with a new collection, and there are 10 dies in that collection. Or, I don't know, let's say Stamperia came up with, new molds, and we're doing a project with molds in it. Then what's going to happen is you want to buy it. You're going to use it once, twice, maybe 3 times, do 2, 3 projects with it, and then it's sitting on the shelf, and you're not going to use it really again. If you're making cards and you're buying from, Stampin' Up, and you buy a whole collection, so you have a stamp and the die and all that. So you do a few cards, and then it's sitting in a drawer, and you're never doing it again. And then you have to I have to sell it maybe. So how about we'll do like a share thing, so that 4 people get together, and each one of them will buy one item from that collection and use it for a month or two. And at the end of that period of time, you'll switch so that this person will send it to this one, and this one will send what they have to this one. This person will send what they have to this one, and so on. So you'll rotate the items, the supplies that you bought, and this way you'll get to use 4 different items from that collection. Instead of buying 4, you just buy 1, but it'll rotate. And then you have it here. Let's say you have the stamps and the die set, and you stamp your heart out and use the die cuts as much as you want and keep it in a little baggie for use at a later time if you want to buy, build more. But you'll have about 3-4 weeks to use it. And I think it's a sufficient enough time to do things that you want to do. So I think it's a really fun idea how to save money on and use more products. And also, if you have things in your stash that you bought, and again, you still don't want, you can barter. You go to club member, you put your stash there. Somebody wants it, and you say, hey, you know what? Can I use, like, let's say you have sentiments, and you've used the sentiments over and over and over and over again, and you said, I feel like having a new one. Then you'll swap. You say, I have this set of sentiments. How about we'll swap? All sorts of things like that. And we'll do, and I have an idea on how to do it so that it's safe, so that to ensure that if you do that swap, nobody's going to say, hey, I'm not going to ship it, or I forgot, or I lost it, and things like that. So, it will cost you a little bit of money, not a lot. Let's say it'll cost you to buy one of the items, and then you put a deposit down. And the deposit is just to ensure that you will ship to the next person in line on time and not go everything, hold everything up. If you do hold everything up and it's more than a couple of days, then you will use the money from the deposit to cover it up. But other than that, once the swap is done, once the rotation is done, your deposit goes back to you, and then you can use it for your membership fees, or you can use it for more supplies. Okay, so that money is yours. We're just it's like a security deposit sort of things. Okay, so next is the be informed. And be informed is, we always want to know things. We always want to learn things. We tell each other word of mouth, and if you hear something interesting, if you saw something interesting, let's share our information. One of the most important things that I think we want to have in the co-op is education. I plan on having, hopefully it'll work. Only have a couple in the works, but I want to have, like a platform for artists and crafters and professionals to come here and offer classes and workshop and tutorials and kits and this kind of thing for you as a club member at a discount. What it means is, if let's say an artist have their own website and they give their own classes and they have their tutorials and they charge membership, or you have to be on their Patreon, or you have to pay a certain amount in order to get it. It's all good and well, but if you want to do a bunch together, it'll cost you money, so we can't really, I want to be able to give you the most education possible, more outlet possible, and I want to give the artist another place where they can sell their classes. So I'm going to try to see who I can get here and offer classes at a discount to club members without actually having to be a member of their membership club kind of thing. So you'll get a little taste of what their teaching style is. If you like it, if you don't like it, and those you like, by all means, go and sign up with them. They'll make me very happy because, at the end of the day, not everybody's style is for everybody. But at least I hope to open you up to a little bit more options out there and offer it to you at a discounted price. So if let's say they sell a regular class at $25, they'll give it to you maybe at $20 to try it. Or if, let's say, they do a series of classes and they offer it for $150, maybe they'll be willing to give our club members less. So the more club members we have, the better deals we can have. That's the idea. It's the power of many. And trust me, nobody is going to say no if I'm going to say to them, hey, we have 500 members in our club. What can you give us? What can you do for them? You're going to be in front of 500 new people. We're going to be able to get more with the power of many. So that's the idea. The last thing is to start your creative journey here. And this will be a really fantastic way if you're starting up in the craft and if you're really looking for, how you can build up and where to begin, where to start. This will be a really good place for you to start. We'll help you out. We can build you your own kit for like a beginner, and hopefully it'll be beneficial for you as well as everybody else. And lastly, and I'm keeping this because this is the cherry on top. And the cherry on top is what makes this co-op unique. Is that I'm not the one who's doing all the classes or the teaching, and it doesn't have to be my style. Everybody will have an opportunity to do a class, to build a kit, to be creative. If you think you're good and you want to be able to share it with everybody else, it's a co-op, which means everybody has the ability to do that. So you create it, contact me, do your project, build your list of supplies, and we'll feature you there, and everybody else will be able to do it. Or you can sell it too if you think you can make money off of it. By all means, it's your thing to try. If you are a creative already and you're looking for a platform where you can try and sell and see how it will go, please contact me, and I'll be very happy to have you be a part of it. Okay, so that's it. Let me know if it's something that of interest to you. Please sign up here, and we'll start. So, I really appreciate it. I'm sorry that I'm like mumbling a little bit. It's almost like 12 o'clock at night here, almost midnight. I'm very tired, but I wanted to do it before tomorrow starts, before I go live, and wanted you to have something that you'll have a little bit of idea what I have in mind for you. Okay, so I will see you tomorrow if you are participating in the retreat, and if you're just watching it another time, and if you have any questions, please send me an email. You will have here in the contact us area right there. Just click on the contact us. I think I have a contact us. Well, if I don't, then just send me an email to marketing@tamarperry.com and ask me questions. I'm telling you guys, the website is still in the works. It's not nearly done yet. Oh, here is the email right here. I knew I had it here somewhere. It's right there. It's really still in the works. It might be changing. It will be changing quite a bit, but this is basically where I am at right now. All right, so have a good night, y'all, and I'll see you tomorrow.